Being in a shipyard, you always have to be prepared that if someone behind you is going, like these boats, you're gonna have to get moved. And that's what's happening today. It is moving day. So we have had to clean up, which if you've seen us working under the boat recently, was a bit of an endeavor. But we got it done. And now we're just chilling out. They're moving a couple other boats and then we will be good to go. We know exactly where we're going in the yard and we don't mind the new spot at all. So we'll see how it all goes. Because of the way that Liger has to be supported and moved around, the two boats either side of us had to be moved first so that the travel lift could come in to lift and move us. Over the course of having Liger, we've spent time in 4 shipyards across South Africa, Italy, and Trinidad. This marks our first time being moved without the haul out or launch being involved. And honestly, I thought it was a little bit less stressful. Don't get me wrong, having your home suspended in the air and driven around is still a moment. And we did breathe a sigh of relief when it was safely back on the stands. But without the additional step of it coming in and out of a watery dock, things did seem and feel a little bit more relaxed. Now obviously during hurricane season, that's like the peak of everyone coming in wanting to store their boats. We're planning on staying a little bit longer though, because we just don't want to rush after the last couple of years. So where they're going to put us is somewhere that we won't have to be moved again until we're ready to launch. So it works out really well for us. She likes the view! Yeah! While the boat is being moved, we leave Rose aboard because as a boat dog, she's completely used to the boat being in motion and honestly, she loves it. Nothing makes that dog happier than standing at the front of the boat, watching the dolphins while we're under sail. I like to think she sees them as friends, but the guys are convinced that she just looks at them like they're a tasty snack. This move is kind of funny because it's like our boat and then our convoy of our stuff. At the moment, Tynan and Trent are working with the travel lift guys to level the boat. Because obviously the ground is never going to be completely flat, but by using a level on the boat and communicating with them, we can get the boat tilted and then blocked at the exact right angle for us. So we want it level side to side and then slightly back a little, like tiny, just so that the water drains back instead of forward if it starts to rain. So it's like quite a process, but we've said it before, this is a far more professional experience than what we've had before. The last time we were on a travel lift was Italy, and yeah, they just really seem to care here, which as a boat owner is what you appreciate. With the boat positioned and leveled, it was time to add stands and blocks, which will keep Liger steady on the hard stand until it's our turn to go back in the water. It's like 6:30 on a Saturday morning. I'm awake because I'm heading to the market, although I'm an early riser anyway. But this is our new spot. Although moving is kind of a pain and it did put everything at the table on hold for a couple of days while we packed up, got sorted and unpacked, we're actually really happy we got moved here. This area has so much more breeze, which means less bugs. There's a nice little bit of grass out the back here that Rose can have her little area. They actually cut it yesterday, so it's looking really good at the moment. And we're much closer to the bathrooms, which is a really big thing when you're living on the hard stand. Changing though comes with like a few logistics things, as well as, you know, switching everything over and hooking everything up again. Had to have a look at drainage. You can see down there, I've gone through with the rake and added drains because we're getting a lot of rain here still. And then we do have to periodically check our stands, make sure they're still tight, because with the dirt, they start to sink down with the weight of the boat. So it's just every couple of days we check them, make sure they're still good. But yeah, really happy with this spot. Much more convenient, much more breeze. It's a good spot to be. But let me show you what's going on under the boat. So in our last video, we were making the carbon fiber tables, and that sort of went on hold while the boat was being moved and we got settled. But now it's like full swing back into that. Tynan's been filling and fairing them this week. And now you can see we have a full spray tent going on down here, because I think today he's going to start spraying them. Last night what he did was cover them in the vinyl ester resin, which is the tie-in coat that we use between the epoxy and the gel coat that we're going to use. Now the gel coat we are using is NCS gel coat. It's the same gel coat as the boat. The reason we're using that, I ordered in 16 tins to Trinidad, and part of that order was allocated towards this job. Turns out it's actually quite cost effective to import your gel coat from South Africa to here if you're using NCS. That's a whole topic I'm going to cover it later though, because that was huge delay when we had the warranty work next door was gel coat. Now I just really can't understand why. But anyway, these are ready to start spraying today. We've got compressor down here that we borrowed from a friend, a local Trini guy. So it's going to be full steam ahead with this today. While he's spraying, Trent and I are just doing like 1,000 other jobs around the boat. The reason we really want these tables done though is because I have a lot of sewing to do and I can't do any of it without a table. The inside table is just not big enough or sturdy enough, so I'm really looking forward to getting these done so then I can start up there. Coming out of the spray tent, it's kind of the same as what we had in the last spot. We've got the tender under here, we have our anchors at the front, that one there, brand new Mantis M2 that we picked up at Powerboats next door, and that's going to be our rear anchor moving forward. It's a 45-pound one, so kind of heavy, so I gotta get some weights on to make sure I can lift it. And then we actually have our old generator here too, because we're replacing the generator. The original generator on Liger was a beastie but lightweight air-cooled generator spec'd for the Australian mining industry. It's a Yanmar engine with a McCulty alternator, and she served us well. But with 3 adults heading to the Pacific and Southeast Asia, where tropical rains are more frequent, we decided to make the switch to a water-cooled enclosed unit. Now, before the American tariffs kicked in, Trent was able to find and order a tax-free marine generator out of the US for delivery to Trinidad. Once the new generator arrived, we unboxed it, gave it a once-over to make sure that nothing had happened during the transportation, and then had it moved up onto the deck of the boat.
It's heavier than the other one. Let's just take it this way a bit. Then the weight's distributed.
We then waited until the sun set before trying to maneuver it down into the locker where it's going to be installed.
Yeah. Just got back from a run and we're going to try and put this generator in the hatch because it's a lot cooler now, not having that direct sunlight.
Unless we like wrap it around this like 100 times and then like you can do it.
Rose likes your idea, she's happy.
It's good.
This is some A-grade mangineering.
We're just gonna go up with this.
Yeah.
You drag that all the way to here, the thing it's on.
Okay.
So let's just see how we go, mate. You always go down.
Right, guys are off. Let you know.
Now we're gonna go down. You go down or are you?
Yeah, you can go down.
I've got weight. I'm good. I'm fine. Perfect. This is going really well. We're going well. Going well. It's gonna be much worse. It's could have been a lot worse. Men have a propensity when they lift weight. Have a propensity when they're lifting to rush.
Now that's something you two are very careful not to do so you don't injure your backs.
So Tannen, I'm gonna lift like this, okay? I'm gonna take quite a substantial amount of the weight. You need to get something under that corner there. Here. Here. You got something? Yeah, use your rag, Stop. This is going well. Really fucking well. Now, we don't have to get it all the way back. We're just gonna spin it where it is.
The complete installation, along with the commissioning of our new generator, is one of the jobs we have planned for the coming weeks.
We're done. We're done.
And have you reclaimed your blankie?
We're done.
She wants her blankie back. She claimed it. You look at the way she's looking at me.
I love you so much.
Go and get him.
Why?
So there's still quite a bit of stuff to do, but we're kind of ticking it off, getting it done. And then just making sure that Liger really is ready for whatever it is that we want to throw at her next. Anyway, I gotta go because it is Saturday and it's market time.